Hey besties, so I have a little cast video for you today. I wanted to post this literally a week ago, actually over a week ago now. I'm so sorry. On the day after Growing Together came out, and then I was gonna continue my week with waking up. Like Friday morning, I wake up, I edit the cast video for Growing Together, upload the cast video, play the game all day. Friday morning, I wake up, edit the build, play the game all day. Sunday, upload the first LP episode, play the game all day. Monday, upload second LP video, play the game all day. And I was just gonna keep that going. But Thursday came around and I lost my voice. It was there, but it was so weak and it was barely there, and I started coughing a lot, and it was a whole ordeal. So that didn't happen, and I feel really bad about it because I set up these expectations for myself and then they don't work and I get upset. But yeah, so I've been playing the game a lot. I just haven't been recording it, and I've sort of decided to do a generational LP. Until I get my voice back properly, it's still kind of weak. I think I can do I think I can talk for the 20 minutes of voiceover takes, and then I have to go and drink tea. But yeah, I think I'll slowly start the LP by doing a little current household for every generation I'm in, and then I'll start with regular LP episodes after that once my voice is back. I've been feeling really bad the last week, and it's not good, but the pack is here and I'm very excited with the pack. I made a household with one person, one sim for each life state. This is our grandma. Her name is Hildren. All their surnames, not all of them, their surname is Poggins, which is based off a joke with a friend of mine where we were talking about Pog, and then Poggies, and then Poggins, and haha, oh, that sounds like a last name, something a hobbit would be called. And then I went, yeah, I need to make a Sims family with that name sometime, and I ended up with that's them. These are the Pogginses. So this is Hildren, which is a really, really old Norwegian name. I want to say 1400s, but maybe I am wrong. And she's just grandma. She's grandma, you know. I tried to make her as grandma as I could make her, and then when I wasn't really sure of how to dress her, I just went based off of my grandmas. And yeah, when in doubt, my grandma is my source of inspiration, I guess. So yeah, she's just a cozy little grandma. She's family oriented, and honestly, I think all of them, everyone with the family oriented trait available is family oriented, because there weren't any traits with this pack. No traits. And no new family aspiration. The aspirations were for kids, and the only trait kind of we got was the infant stuff, but that came in the update, so there are no traits in this pack. Very disappointed. There are also no shoes for adults in this pack, which was weird to me. I expected at least one shoe. But yeah, grandma's main color is kind of greenish. She likes pants. She likes gardening. She's just a sweet, cozy grandma. The idea is that she moved in with her daughter and her daughter's husband when grandpa died, and she just helps around the house and helps with the kids, and she has her own little garden to practice her hobby. But yeah, this is Martin. I think I had a picture or something that I was going off of. I like to do that, just to go on Pinterest and stuff and look at people until I find a face that yeah, that looks like a dad, and then I just vaguely base the face off of that. I had some trouble with his eyes. For some reason, they were very uncanny valley to me, so I was trying to fix it, and I just made his head kind of weird, and then I tried to fix that, and then I pressed the random button a bunch of times to try to fix it, and it still wasn't working, and I did that over and over again. I was really struggling, and then I kind of just gave up. But he looks nice. Yeah, his hobby, his thing, he's a stay-at-home dad. He does woodworking. He has like a little woodworking area next to the kitchen, so he just hangs out there whenever he's not caring for the kids. And his colors are like mostly like yellow. Like I wanted to have like a bright, cozy knit vibe, like just like he could be the guy who like works at the library and reads stories for the kids. Like that's sort of the visual vibe I wanted. Like woodworking and just ultimate dad. Yeah, so I tried to stick with like a lot of like knit and crochet things that we got in this pack for him. Honestly, I generally tried to stick with the pack stuff for all of the Sims because I wanted them to, I want to use the new stuff. And I keep doing that whenever there are new Sims born. I just sort of like go into CAS and I look at, and I do the tagged thing for growing together and pick a thing. And I'm slowly but surely making my way through every object in the game. It's very slow, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. Yes, this is Martin. You can see his name isn't Poggins, his name is Pepper. I wanted him to have his own name, and I was going to give the kids, like some of the kids would have his name, some of the kids would have mom's name. But then I forgot. So he's the only one with his name. Oops. I might just like have one of the kids I'm playing with currently, their kid, be named Pepper in honor of their grandpa, great grandpa. I don't know how far I've gotten. But yeah, his name's Pepper because of in a different save I'm playing, or the save I was playing with before the pack came out. My Sim's husband died in a pond, the Get Famous pond, and his name was Pepper. So, hats off in honor of Pepper. I can feel my voice starting to get like owie, 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 ouchies, owie, ouchie, ouchie. And I'm sorry if you can hear it too. I also tried to have Martin here use the same pants a lot. I feel like he's a very practical. He loves the knits and stuff, but other than that, he's like a very practical guy. So he has like a pair of pants. He also wears the same shoes for most of his outfits, except for formal, where he wears like, I think, nice like suit shoes. And I'm thinking just like he has those shoes from his wedding. He rented a suit, but he bought shoes because they didn't have shoes for rent, and he wears them to like formal events. I also think that his wife, like in my lore personally, his wife also like either went to like a thrift store and grabbed a white dress, or she rented something because she's just, I don't know, she's a practical girly. But yeah, this is our mom. Meet Linda. She's a lawyer, she's a girl boss, she's a businesswoman. She is, very ambitious and work focused, and so our lovely Martin is, number one dad and primary parent. So yeah, I don't know. I tried to sort of do the math on these people to figure out what their names should be. So I went into like statistical websites to see like, okay, what was the most popular name in 2022 in Norway for babies? And I looked at like the top 10 list for that to name my infant, and then I went to 2020 for the toddler, and then I don't know, like 8 or 9 years back for the kid, and then like I don't know, 15 years back for the teen. And then I googled the average age of moms. Yeah, the average mom age in like 2014 or whatever. And then I went back that far. Not 2014. 2014 is not 14 or 15 years ago, so I don't know exactly how far back I went. But I went back like that, sort of, and to figure out everyone's names. So everyone's names are on the top 10 list, and that's part of why there's pretty much only girls in this household, because I could not find boy names that I liked. All of the boy names are just boy names that I associate with like bullies from school or boys who like dated my friends in high school and weren't really nice about it. And the only names that I had like positive or neutral opinions about were the girls' names. So yeah, all of the kids are girls. Oopsie. But you know what happens? Some people just like have only the one. Like some families only have boys and only have girls and have like a lot of kids. This is just one of those families. So aesthetically with Linda here, I tried to go with like business casual, sort of like a classy girl, like a Pinteresty girl, like a was very active on Pinterest in 2013 vibes visually, if that makes any sense. And I try to like time travel back to any sort of visual influences I can. The Sims 4 came out in like 2014, I think, which is 10 years ago, which is when she would have been like a relatively new mom. Like she would have had like a toddler or something at that time. So I feel like that's when she sort of like around 2014 2015 is when she sort of like left the online world. She started being less active because she had to really focus on work and the kids. So most of her like style influence is from that era, which is really nice since the pack came out then. And that's sort of what I went for. Like her style influence stopped being what she sees at work. Well, it stopped being like the internet and her friends and sort of started being what she sees at work around then, and that's sort of what I went with. Yeah. I gave her Uggs. I'm so excited. I love giving Sims Uggs. I would hate to wear Uggs in the winter myself, but I love giving Sims Uggs. I love it. I don't know why. I love it. So yeah, I based grandma's face off of, I googled like a 1940s woman or something, or maybe Pinterest, or maybe we heard it. I don't care. I mean, I don't remember what website I went to. And then I sort of modeled her face after this random woman, and then I aged her up so that after that I just have Martin's face and Linda's face, which is, you know, done with the make genetics thingy after children. So then I just like don't have to make any Sims. I just have to like change small details until it like fits the vision I have in my head, and I think that's I just prefer that. That way they look like they fit together as a family, and also I don't have to work on cast for a really long time, because like with the Martin thing, sometimes if I stare at a Sim face for too long and I change little bits for too long, I just get kind of overwhelmed. Yeah, so this is Anna. She's, yeah, that black top got me so fucking excited because I had one of those as a teen. I still have it. Just doesn't look like that anymore. It's kind of like been stretched. But I had it, and I got it when I was like 14, so I was like, Anna's getting it. Anna's wearing that in summer clothes. She needs to, you know, that top feels like being 14 years old in Canada for the first time for me. That's what the top says. I need Anna to have it. So Anna is like a creative, colorful pastel girly. Because there were some really lovely pastel swatches for clothes in this pack, and I wanted that for her. I think she has rainbow nails. I didn't really like put them there with the intent of her being gay, more so that she's like young and like she's too young to like have figured it out. That's not to say that no 14-year-old knows, but like she hasn't figured it out yet, and she's just sort of, you know, like an ally and supportive, and maybe she's gay but she hasn't figured it out. Like she's just a very, very, I don't know, devoted ally. Those earrings don't super fit this outfit, but they remind me of this specific jewelry that's given to a lot of people here as confirmation gifts, and she would have been like 14, 15 years, so I wanted her to have them. And her dress, which you saw earlier, but we skipped past it now, her formal dress reminds me of like, I don't know, it's giving budget Selkie dress. And I feel like a 14, 15-year-old now, she would have absolutely gone online to find like a Selkie dupe and found that. So that's why I chose that one. I feel like she's gonna have like her princess moment at prom and stuff. And I gave her a little piercing. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do like both. Like I couldn't decide if I wanted to do left or right nose piercing, so I did both, and it kind of looks like it goes through. And thinking about that for too long makes my nose itch. But yeah, I'm not great with some makeup, but I do like the sort of alternative eyeliners and eyeshadows here, and I wanted to give her the eyeball ring, and it didn't work out. But yeah, here's that top that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, I don't know. She's pink and purple mostly, but other colors as well. And just, just like a fun, creative, girly. I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's not much to say. I gave her the, like, friend of the world or whatever aspiration because I wanted her to have friends. I wanted her to make friends and stuff, and I didn't really... None of the teen aspirations, like, super fit her in, like, the vibe I had for her. And I gave her everyone likes and dislikes, and I'm just fixing the little family dynamics because I hadn't done that until this point. So sorry if there's like a sound shift right now. I went in to edit this and it didn't record. It just stopped recording at 17 minutes when it was supposed to keep going for 20. So sorry about that. This is my first infant with the pack. I was really kind of like disappointed that there weren't more infant like tops and bottoms, and that most of it, if not all of it, was full body outfits. I really hope you didn't hear my phone just then. Yeah, I was hoping for more pieces. Like, there are so many of the full body infant outfits that could be tops and bottoms. I don't understand why they're not. But I love Noah. I put Noah in some lovely clothes. They're wonderful, and it was just the fastest sim to make. And actually, some of these sims moving forward are pretty fast. This is Emma. Love her outfits. The one she just like, I don't know, spawned in with was really cute. I was already planning on using that piece in black and white for formal wear, but she had it for every day in purple, and I loved it. I really also enjoyed that a lot of the knits from Growing Together exist in like every gender and every age. Maybe not infants, but yeah, so that you can have like matching outfits for things. And yeah, that's cute. I just think it's cute. I really wish we got like a proper family photo tool gameplay thing. Like maybe you can go get family photos somewhere, because as far as I know right now, the only way to like get a family photo with everyone in it that like looks nice and post and stuff is with mosquito stuff, and I don't have mosquito stuff, so I can't do that. And also I don't think there's a way to get like full-sized like big pictures either without mosquito stuff, and that means that the frame from the reward frame in there's a reward frame for baby showers, that's what it is, and that one doesn't work unless you have big pictures, and I just fully did not talk about the toddler. I'm so sorry. But Emma's cute, I promise. I'm really upset about this frame debacle. Alright, it's really grinding my gears. On to our child sim. This is Sophie, and I wanted to give her the new feminine hair for kids, but I don't know, it didn't fit the vibe. I didn't like it that much. So there's another sim later, a couple generations down, that ends up using it instead, and I used this, which I think is a mask hair, for her, and I think she looks cute. I like the juxtaposition of what's classed as a masculine hair with pinks and dresses and stuff. I think she's a really cute kid. I toyed with the idea of green for her for a while. I don't know why, but green and purple were kind of the colors in my mind, and then I found the strawberry dress. I remember that the strawberry dress exists, and then that sort of just became almost all of her outfits. I gave her like little green biker shorts to fit with the strawberry dress because like the dress is pink and The green shorts will be kind of like the straws, not the straws, the grass bits, petals, leaves. They're called leaves. The leaves with the strawberries, and then the same dress, just in black for formal, for party wear. The owl dress. I love this dress so much. All the swatches are so good. There's an owl swatch and a strawberry swatch and a black swatch. That thing is just so perfect for me. I want it for me in my wardrobe. I want to wear it every day. And I give her some colorful gloves and shoes for cold weather, because I feel like grandma is like overprotective, but in like a kind of morbid way. So she's like, no, if you're going out in the snow, you can wear whatever color you want on your body, but you need to wear colorful, big, bright colors on your extremities, so that if you fall and more snow falls on top of you, we can find you.